Welcome to the new BBC show, Showlock, where our host nigga, Drilla Homie, stay teaching us about the English language.
Oh, hey, whoa.
Put it back.
What?
Put it back.
Put what back?
Put it back.
My gun?
Yes.
Why? I just took it out because my butt was itchy.
Just put the gun down, man.
Okay, my bad.
Gun violence.
My bad.
Look, let's just start the video, alright?
Alright.
Welcome back. Back to another edition. Shalom homie. With my man here.
Watson. I'm Watson.
That's Watson. My dogs back in the day, like last year, you know what I'm saying? What we here to talk about today?
We're here to talk about gun violence in a inner city and outer city schools. For this occasion, we decided to bring our own guns.
Mine's a 93 off. You don't know no guns, but he never did like that.
I just borrowed his for today. There's this one high school called Stoneman Douglas.
Yeah, that's it.
And like 17 kids died from a school shooter, and it was really tragic. There was a lot of news about it. I don't want to be like, hey, this Stoneman Douglas, we shouldn't care about that, but like we should care about that. We should also care about all these other schools that have a lot of gun violence, like Harper High School. And Harper High School is one of these inner city schools, right? Mm-hmm. Down in downtown Chicago. Chicago also has a really bad gun violence crime rate, even though they have a lot of gun control put in place. We're just here to discuss why there's so much gun violence in Chicago and Harper High School, and why it's not being talked about, even though there's a whole lot of gun control in Chicago.
I think in Chicago, it's probably because of the gangs and stuff. Like Harper High School, they have a lot of gang areas. All the gangs are associated. It used to be like a couple of them. Now it's like 18 plus.
Yeah.
So like
A lot of gangs.
They don't distribute gangs like, oh, you want to be part of this gang, you got to go through initiation. It's more like you live on the block, you part of the gang already. If you're already part of the gang, they're gonna equip you with stuff once you get like more into it. So like pretty much everyone has a gun.
Yeah.
But the only thing about it is that at the school, that's it. Like there's no shooters on the schools.
Yeah.
Once you're outside of school, you gotta be safe. I heard from a video or podcast back, they had to walk in the middle of the street. So that's the safest part because drive-bys and stuff. So kids don't even go outside and play. Like back in my day, I used to play all the time outside. No care in the world. But it's just different out there with gangs and the cops know it and everything. How about you? What do you think about all of this?
I think that there's a lot of gun violence because in the US there's a lot of different places where you can get guns. They do limit guns in Chicago. And there is a lot of cases where the police picked up people because they were carrying guns after they bought them from somewhere else.
Yeah.
So they could just go over the border, buy them from another state, and then go back into Chicago. That's a main reason of how they get the gun. But another reason is because of how they just pass around the gun. You're always in a gang wherever you are, no matter where you are.
Yeah. There are always people that try to go around the system somehow.
Yeah.
Either way, there's always a way to get around it. Like I know from Harper High School that they try to like talk to them like the counselors. Like, it depends on what area you live in the suburbs versus urbs. The counselors at those schools, they be different. Let's say schools here, they want to talk about you going to college. Like at Harper High School, they be talking about like, oh, we got food for tonight. We need to drop you off home, or how did you feel about a certain event that happened? So it's just very different to compare. But the real reason is like, why don't we talk about schools when they have to pretty much be in fear 24/7?
Yeah, because their lives are just as important. Yeah.
So I think it's just since it's an everyday thing, they don't really talk about it.
Yeah.
But if it's like a place that it doesn't happen like that often, so that's when people are like, oh man, why'd that happen? But But still, you have to think about the other ones. Anything else to say for this video?
Nah. I just want some tea. Want some tea?
I want some tea, bro. Tea's good. Alright, Sherlock Holmes signing out.